everybody, my name is Nathan, and today we're here with Five Nights at Freddy's Remastered. Now a little while ago I started posting some music stuff, even a little Five Nights at Freddy's animation, because originally this channel was supposed to be for gaming, but I didn't get there to that point. So, and this is actually my first gaming video, which I'm excited. I'm very nervous, but we're going to be starting off with Five Nights at Freddy's Remastered, because this is a game that changed my life. Well, not that, but it means so much to me and I love it. It really is a big part of our life, and why not start with it? And if you notice, it says continue one. I actually did a previous take before this one. Didn't go right, but let's continue, but it's alright. It's alright.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort.
This game is really
the only
good.
parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask.
I think it's my favorite, actually.
When you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Alright, well, he's gone. You know, commentary for this game is going to be a little weird, considering that I've seen this game, I played it, it's not new. I'm mostly just going to be talking about stuff, my opinions, the story, and just Fnaf in general. Starting off with this game, you know, it's Fnaf 1. Scott did such a great job with this game. The animatronic designs, the story, all the secrets, the Easter eggs, it's really good. My dog's looking at me. Yeah, one of my favorite things about Five Nights at Freddy's is that I personally don't think people talk about a lot is just the way the cameras look. It's just so good. All the lighting, the shadows. You really did a good job of just making this place feel so eerie and creepy. Back when I was a kid, I couldn't even look at this game without covering my eyes. I heard that. I don't know what that was, but I just heard walking. And right now you probably can't see me because Fnaf does that. So I'm probably just a black screen. Oh boy. Night 1 is usually boring. Because, you know, nothing happens. It's really just them looking. I'm gonna guess Bonnie is gonna move in a bit. I remember playing before and Bonnie, none of them moved at all. So, and I think on night 2, one time, she could even move until 3 a.m. Nothing going on pretty much. Look at him, just staring so creepily. Out of all the... Easy. Nice. Click to continue. Why not? I don't know. I've made... What happened to the sound? There.
Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2,
No.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends...
The night should begin good now. Already?
It might be a good idea to peek at those
Hold
cameras
on.
while I talk,
We just
just to
got
make sure
started.
everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera
They are leaving already.
Those blind spots have to be right outside your doors. So if you can find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of
staring
course.
at me.
I'm not implying that.
That staring is kind of rare a little
check
bit.
on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there
Still
seems
can bop his
unique
little
and then
nose.
he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
I gotta talk to you soon, man. Talk to you soon. So, in this remaster, wait, where'd he go? They're moving real quick. Like, they do not usually move this quick on night 2. But I also think, I noticed in this game, the nights are much quicker. In the original, I think they're like 8 minutes, almost 9. So, I heard moving. Whoa. They're not, whoa. They're not supposed to be this fast. I'm telling you they're not supposed to be this fast. He's already at my door, it's just... I'm scared. No matter how many times I play these games, I always end up being scared somehow. Look at him. Oh boy. And Foxy is already... I've been watching the I keep accidentally putting my camera down. Foxy's not even supposed to be out right now. I don't know. Movement opportunities. He's been hitting every single one. I've been watching the camera. This game is too much for me. Chica. Okay, whoa. Hey, but... think Stevie. Wow, I've never died on night 2 like that. Let's go back in. I know they're not that fast. Quiet. Whew. These suckers are way too fast, I'm telling you. They're already moving. What was that? She could never move this fast in the history. And she just moved out. Can they do that now? That's like Fnaf in real time. She just moved. What is going on right now? This is not normal. And apparently, I don't know if I'm supposed to watch Foxy now. Where is No, okay, I know I'm not crazy. Why is Bonnie already here? What? I know they're not this fast. Oh. I hear what? Where is he? Whoa, I hear him. So in this remaster they do not play, clearly. Wow. And I barely had time to react to Bonnie. I normally have much more time than that. Oh goodness. Also, I don't have a mouse, so this is gonna be kind of difficult. My mouse would make this 1,000 times easier, especially when I get to the harder nights. Yeah, don't waste time. They're not here to play. Where's Chica? She's in the kitchen. Whew. Foxy, he should not. I'm looking at the cameras though. Like how? She's not in the kitchen. No, she is. Oh boy. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad, but apparently there's more than I expected. She's in the kitchen. Closet? Where She's still in the kitchen. Wow. I don't know what else to talk about right now. Easter egg. Saw that. She's not in the kitchen. It's just 2 a.m. Wow. With everything that's been going on, it feels like it's just... I keep doing that. I guess right now, while we talk about it, I want to go into the future of Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, it started off as just a humble horror game, and it became a legend. Right now, if I'm getting the story right, where's Chica? I don't hear Chica. I don't hear Chica. Okay, they might be on the same camera, because they do that when you're in this. That Easter egg is still there. I don't know if that's normal. Foxy. I heard walking. Anyway, the future of Fnaf. The story right now, if I got it correctly, basically Secret of the Mimic showed the past, how the Mimic was created, why it was created. Edward Norton, I think his name is. There's a whole meme about him. So. And it's time to get into the potential future of Fnaf and where. Wait. I can't speak. They won't let me speak. Bonnie, move. Like, will there be a Ruin 2? A Security Breach 2? Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Okay. Wait, is he dead? sometimes I hear their footsteps and I don't. Like they move and they don't make sound. Okay, they're on my east and west halls. Whether it be a security breach 2, whether it be a ruin 2, I honestly think the next game is gonna, you know, and Dako talked about it a lot. And shout out to Dako, he's a legend. Okay, he's in the closet. It's okay, Bonnie. You can come out the closet, alright? It's 2025. Actually, by the time I upload this, it'll be 2026. So. Yeah, this is kind of an old video. Where is Bonnie? Foxy is about to get mad at me. I don't okay, there's... Ooh, look at him. Yeah. Dako, I think he talked about how the next game could be... See you later, Chica. How it could be about... sort of... I forgot what it was. It was a thing... What was it, actually? Let's go. Let's go. Alright, well, I'm gonna attempt night 3. If I don't beat it, then we'll save it for part 2, but... Night 3. Let's do this. Well, I forgot what it was called. I think it's had something to do with 1975, I think.
Hello. Hey, you're doing great.
Hello.
Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not
surprised about that one.
That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. They're already moving.
I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuck,
what did I get myself into?
Try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume.
That trick will only work for Freddy.
They might try to...
The volume keeps cutting out. Why is it doing? That's not good. I need to hear the footsteps and stuff.
Not to get caught.
Okay,
I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, it's a pretty short phone call. Fortunately, we know what's gonna happen the next night, but who knows? Wait, they're on the same camera. That doesn't... They changed that. He normally doesn't appear... They don't do that. How did they do that? They're on the same camera. Normally they're just... One takes over. That's cool. I wish... Okay. Just stay on the camera. Foxy shouldn't kill us. Anyway... Whatever... See, there's Freddy. Did she leave the kid? Why are they moving so fast? I like how they made it where they all appear in the cameras. That's cool. What's not so cool is how fast everyone's moving. It's just 1 a.m. She's at my door. Come on. Freddy's about to move. Wait, did Freddy move? Okay. I'm so lost. Freddy is not there and he didn't laugh. Well, I don't know where... Oh. So why did he... Okay. Anyway, whatever the thing was with 1975, I think Dako talked about. The next game could be about that. I personally think it's more so gonna be about, you know, the death of the Mimic and how, or whatever happens after the ending of Ruin. Man, it feels so weird talking about Ruin when I'm playing Fnaf 1. It's just think that really came all the way. It's really inspiring. Good luck. Keep my cool. It's the only way to win right now. See, Freddy's gone again, but he's still there. He hasn't laughed, so hope that's good. There she goes. Okay, everything, I don't want to jinx it, everything, they're mostly staying in the same spots. Bonnie and Chica's the only one that's really been active, so it's working out in my favor right now. It's already 4 a.m. We're doing good on power. I think the game plan here is just to stick to the cameras, because really, the cameras don't drain that much battery. The nights go by pretty fast. So I think just listening. Wait, that, okay. Speaking of, okay. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay. Whoa. Heard that. Lockdown. Heard Bonnie. Easter egg. I'm nervous. Okay, if I hear another movement, that must mean Bonnie's at my door. Yup, that was loud. I heard those. But Chica's gone, right? 5 a.m. We really beat this first try, though? Wow. I'm definitely in it after that. Sadly, I won't get to finish what I was talking about, but I think the next game is going to be about the mimic dying and we know all that good stuff. But I also wonder what it's going to be after Freddy. Whoa! I heard loud footsteps. I don't know. Look at him, he looks so creepy. I wonder what the next Fnaf game is going to be about after the Mimic is said and done. Because really after the Mimic, like, the story right now is mostly about the Mimic, and once that's done, I mean, they may do another Springtrap type of thing where it just keeps coming back. I don't think they're going to do that, though. Alright, I hope you can see me right now, but that's part 1 of Five Nights at Freddy's Remaster. I actually really like this. I like some of the changes they did. I think they made their AI much more aggressive because they were moving way faster than they usually were. And I like how they made them appear on the same camera. I don't know what type of trick they did to do that, but I love it. So anyway, this is part 1. I hope the more I do this, the more I get used to it. I'll get into it. It's just the first gameplay video. It's really just awkward. Alright, enough talking. Is there anything? I have Twitter down below, and also have a Bluesky account. It's about my music if you're interested in that. Yeah. Anywho, hope you have a great rest of your day. It's Nathan Wolf here. Peace out.